signal that you're coming in, but you don't want to get yourself jammed up as you're coming to the pit lane.
Scott Dixon just ahead. Scott pitted as well in his Ganassi Honda.
Pagano's stop was super clean, and he exited really quick. Scott Dixon right there, he pitted on the same lap as Rossi, so he is now ahead of Carpenter, who's not pitted yet.
All right, our leader has made his way to pit road, and they're expecting to make a right rear tire pressure change this time. We're going to see, and they took a low front wing out this time. So exactly like you were talking about Paul and Townsend, now that he's been out in the lead, they're having to go just a little bit the other way. This is time to race. He can make it home from here.
6.3 second stop for Newgard. Simon Pagano is coming up the front stretch. Pagano across the yard of bricks right now.
He's going to blow by him right here in turn 1. As he flashes by, and he's going to have a big lead as they come onto the back straightaway.
Could be a battle with Rossi on the back straightaway with Newgard. Watch for Rossi, here he comes.
Rossi's going to catch him by turn 3.
It's going to be tight.
Do that.
Oh, Nelly.
Back outside.
From the lead to third, as quick as you like, but we got a couple guys still to pit that are running Hondas.
You see Ed Carpenter on pit road, you saw the turn of wing, the heat kind of helping him. They asked him, do you want a big change? He said, no, make it a small change. It really matters where I live. For Alexander Rossi, you saw him pit a moment ago. Rob Edwards told him, we're going to have to shorten pit these guys. We've got to do something different if we want to win the race.
Watch Connor Daly and Ed Carpenter blend. There's Ed Carpenter, dark blue. Simon Pagano goes by. Here comes Rossi on Carpenter. Daly behind Bourdais.
Daly slides out right into the draft. That'll help him get up to speed. Ed Carpenter comes out in third place, but right now Pagano is well clear.
Rahal was in that mix as well, right there with Bourdais. So it's Pagano and Rossi. Can Rossi catch Pagano and give him a run at the finish? 26 laps to go here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
I don't think Pagano can do 33 laps. He has yet to do it today, and he has to do it on this run, or he will hand the lead over to Alexander Rossi, who we know can make great fuel mileage with that Honda.
This guy, Rossi, has survived a bad pit stop to challenge now, Marty, and he's tracking down Pagano fast.
This is going to be amazing, guys. We know Alexander Rossi can make it to the end. Rob Edwards with a call to short pit, trying to gain some track position. They did that. For Simon Pagano and his team, Kyle Moria has told him, when you go out of the pits, you can run 3 hard laps. After that, I need you to save fuel. So the leader of the Indy 500, who has led 103 laps at this point, saving fuel to the end with 26 to go. Rossi doesn't have to.
Howard needs to pit. Sato needs to pit. Liggett needs to pit. You're looking effectively here at 1, 2, 3.
If he's got to save fuel, he'll be a sitting duck to this guy who's thrown some horns out of his head when they had that bad pit stop with the fuel probe.
Look at how quickly Rossi caught Pagano. And now Carpenter stalking the back of Alexander Rossi.
Will Pagano disobey the orders of the team and try to hold on to the lead? He's got to pray for a yellow.
When you can, so we put it between us and the 20.
He said pass him if you can, and there he goes to the outside.
Oh, tried it but couldn't get it done. Rob Edwards knows that Ed Carpenter is similar on fuel to Rossi. And so he wants that buffer with Pagano in between, but it's got to happen early while the tires are fresh.
Pagano needs to make that car 40 feet wide if he's going to keep Rossi behind him. He needs to save fuel. He needs a yellow.
Speaking of fuel, Ed Carpenter behind this man we ride with is 3 laps to the good over Rossi. Here comes Joseph Newgarden now into the picture. Oh, I think Pagano had to check up just a little bit with Marco Andretti. Here comes Rossi again. I don't think it'll be close enough this lap. He'll get out of it.
Rossi caught him very easily, but getting by is another story. We've seen this all day. Everybody can get there, but they just can't seem to get by Pagano. He's got a good run right there.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. 25 to go.
Inside move for the lead. Alexander Rossi takes the Napa Auto Parts Honda to the lead.
Pagano now needs to save fuel. He can't let Rossi go. Oh, we got a crash. And that is what Pagano needed when he was in the lead.
Sebastian Bourdais is in it. Sebastian Bourdais, Felix Rosenquist, Zach Veach, Charlie Kimball.
This is huge.
Pagano needed that to happen about 5 seconds beforehand.
Will Power tiptoeing through. What has happened here? This is an ugly scene with 23 laps to go.
Dixon just hopped out of his car.
Graham Rahal.
Not sure if he's mad or concerned.
Car's not too badly damaged there.
Oh, and Rahal is furious. He had a strong car. He was well inside the top 10.
See this so many times here. 23 laps to go. The urgency grows. People need to make moves happen before the tire wear starts to spread the field out. And Graham Rahal knows he had a great opportunity that's gone now.
Hopefully we can get a replay and see what happened. I would assume it's guys coming in and out of the pits, and they all get bunched up down there at turn 3. We'll get a replay for you soon so we can see what caused this multi-car pileup.
Graham Rahal, okay. He put on a good show today and was in the mix. That's why the heightened sense of frustration. Not seen Sebastian Bourdais get out of his Sealmaster Honda yet.
I think I might have seen him just standing there.
Is that?
No, that's another driver standing next to the car. Let's ride with Rahal.
Got a car coming out of the pits. He gets a run. Gets down the inside, and he's just... Oh, they touch wheels, and they touch. So he was obviously upset with Sebastian Bourdais that he turned in on him when he was there.
He hasn't even stopped yet. He's trying to discuss.
That wasn't a nice gesture slap on the head. That was a slap on the head. Hey, I'm mad at you.
Well, Rahal was about a quarter of the way up, and you can argue it both ways. Bourdais could have left him room. Graham could have backed out, but they're going for the Indy 500 win.
Oh, he's hot. That was no, hey, are you okay? Watch this.
At this point, Bourdais like, I'm just going to stay right here.
I've been that guy before.
I've been both too.
Didn't quite get to the level of Clint Boyer and Ryan Newman.
Yeah, just two guys going for the same piece of road. They touch on the entry there. Bourdais holding his line, and Graham got it in there, and Bourdais turned in. He's in the grass.
I don't know if Bourdais holding his line as much as is kind of giving him a little bit of the squeeze going down the back straightaway.
Folks, remember that this is over 220 miles an hour.
And look at Bourdais, tries to catch the slide, but it's too late. The car's gone, and at this point, Graham's up in the dirt and can't see anything in the tire smoke.
And then the guys in the back in that tire smoke, you can't see. Look at all these guys. They're all hard.
That was Rosenquist just flat lost it.
Yeah, hard on the brakes. You can't see, and you're on the brakes, and the rear end comes out from you. Those guys are just trying to lock it down and trying not to hit anything.
Look at Hunter-Reay trying to, just avoid Kimball.
Speaking of Ryan Hunter-Reay, I bet you we've got an onboard of that. Here's a different angle. Oh, look at Bourdais' car climb. Beaches into the wall. Andretti gets through. Dixon gets through. Kimball doesn't. Rosenquist doesn't. Harvey does. Servia does. View from Jack Harvey.
Outside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Go low here. Low. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Look at Ferrucci. Fast by Ferrucci goes sailing through the grass.
There you go. Good job, buddy. Good job, Jack.
Beach and Rosenquist came on way too hot. Look at this. Oh, it was a big hit for Zach Beach. Massive rear impact.
Ferrucci threaded the needle and then cut through the grass into the wind of the warm-up lane. Avoided all of that.
And we were on our way to a record finish. The previous record, 26 cars finished in the Indy 500. There were still 30 on track, but a lot of cars out in this accident.
What this is going to do now, no more fuel issues for Pagano. He's going to be able to go flat out now. So we'll see if he can get back by Rossi, because now with this yellow, it's going to take a little while to clean up. And we've just got word it's gone red, and that is really going to help.
Here's the reaction of Jimmy Vasser, James Sullivan, and Dale Coyne. They knew they were in the mix as well. Got plenty of angles for you of the wildest scene in this 103rd Indy 500. James Hinchcliffe, how did it look for him?
Get low. Stop it. Stop. Through the middle.
Right.
There you go.
That was pretty lucky.
Good job.
Got little John as a spotter up there yelling, "Get low."
You've heard the expression threading the needle. That was it right then and there for James Hinchcliffe. So cars come to pit road under this stoppage.
Difficult situation for these drivers. You've just been in full intensity mode all day. 20 laps to go, red flag. You're going to come to pit lane. And there's limited access for the pit crew to the cars.
They will plug a battery in to keep the battery charged up so they don't have any issues starting. But this really is going to help Simon Pagenaud with his fuel woes. He needed a lap or two he needed to make up. That's why he got out of the lead.
But luckily for Rossi, he got to the lead before that yellow. So it's, I think, going to help Rossi a little bit because it wasn't that easy once we got into the middle of the stint. Rossi made it happen early enough on, so it's going to be a battle. Paul, you and I 5 hours ago predicted Rossi versus Pagenaud, as Matt Damon would say. How do you like them apples?
I like it a lot. This is going to be an epic Indy 500 on NBC.
Let's show you that crash one more time. It was triggered by Sebastian Bourdais and Graham Rahal fighting inside the top 10. And that is Sebastian Bourdais, Sealmaster Honda, braking sideways right there where they see the smoke trail at well over 200 miles an hour. And this is the back end of it where it becomes just more than a two-car crash. It is multi.
Check out Ferrucci right here. He just came in here and then just threaded the needle through the grass and made up all those positions. He made about 8 positions on that deal.
He got on the gas. This is Scott Dixon. He got back in the throttle and drove through there. Scott Dixon was fortunate as well. Good driving. Heads up. He's on the grass there. That's Kimball. So maybe a little front wing damage there. Up gets a little wheelie. And he's able to stay low. There goes Santino Ferrucci.
I can't wait to hear what Dale Jr. thinks of that move.
And that fast-talking spotter for Santino Ferrucci was Dane Carter in turn 3, and Pancho Carter's the spotter in turn 1. Nobody can talk faster than the Carter boys on the radio. I've had those guys before, and they are invaluable in that kind of situation.
What a 500 we have had. A little bit of everything. And now a red flag for everybody to catch their breath. Hey, Junior.